Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Nuno Mendes is set to become Amorim's first signing, and Rio Ferdinand delivers a message to Joshua Zirkzee. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Amorim's first major signing at Manchester United. Ruben Amorim's first significant signing at Manchester United could be a reunion with PSG star Nuno Mendes. The Portuguese left-back, who worked under Amorim during their time at Sporting Lisbon, is reportedly keen on a move to Old Trafford. However, a deal remains far from straightforward due to United's current financial constraints, both in January and the summer transfer window. The Red Devils' precarious position under the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules, PSR, has left the club with little room for maneuver after Erik ten Hag's disastrous £200 million spending spree last summer. With funds depleted, the club are exploring options to offload underperforming players, either through sales or loans, with wages partially covered by suitors. Mendes, however, would require significant investment, with PSG reportedly close to offering the 22-year-old a lucrative new contract before talks broke down over his agent's demands. The French champions, while valuing Mendes as a key player, are said to be open to his departure, given the right offer. United's left-back position has been a persistent problem this season. Luke Shaw is sidelined with injury, and Tyrell Malacia has only just returned from a lengthy absence, struggling to regain form. Diogo Dalot has been deployed as a makeshift left wing-back, but is far more effective on the right. Given Amorim's preference for a 3-4-3 system, with dynamic wing-backs crucial to its success, Mendes is seen as an ideal solution. Securing the Portuguese international signature, however, would require United to clear out a significant portion of their squad, a task easier said than done amidst their current financial struggles. Rio Ferdinand sends a message to Joshua Zirkzee after defeat to Newcastle. Manchester United closed out the year 2024 with a disappointing defeat. The Red Devils were humbled by Newcastle United at Old Trafford, losing 0-2. Once again, United's defense crumbled in the air, with Alexander Isak scoring a header from a precise Lewis Hall cross just 4 minutes into the game. The second goal came in the 19th minute, following an almost identical scenario. This time, it was Joelinton, unmarked by Lisandro Martinez, who capitalized on an Anthony Gordon assist. The home side tried to respond in the second half, launching attack after attack. Manchester United created plenty of chances, but failed to convert any of them. Despite their efforts, the team could not find a way past Newcastle's defense and suffered an embarrassing defeat at Old Trafford. This loss marked Manchester United's third consecutive defeat at home, a historically grim period for the club. Ruben Amorim, United's manager, admitted that the streak represents one of the darkest moments in the club's history. The team's performance has been underwhelming, and the fans' frustrations have been growing with every match. One of the standout moments of the game involved Joshua Zirkzee, whose night ended prematurely. The 23-year-old forward was subbed off in the 33rd minute despite not being injured. To make matters worse, Zirkzee faced boos from the home crowd as he left the pitch. Instead of taking a seat on the bench, he grabbed a jacket and headed straight down the tunnel, reportedly in tears as he reached the dressing room. Ruben Amorim explained the decision to replace Zirkzee with Kobbie Mainoo. According to reports, Amorim believed the team was struggling and needed more control in midfield. Zirkzee, meanwhile, delivered a forgettable performance. He failed to record a single shot on goal, and of the 9 passes he attempted, only 3 were accurate. The young forward struggles come at a time when Manchester United fans are growing increasingly restless. Many supporters were left questioning Zirkzee's suitability for a club of United stature, especially given his lack of impact in recent games. This latest episode has raised concerns about the player's confidence and readiness to compete at the highest level. Former Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand shared his thoughts on the situation, offering words of advice for the young striker. That's part of the risk. Mental strength is crucial at a club like Manchester United, Ferdinand stated. His message highlights the demanding environment players must navigate when representing one of the world's most iconic football teams. The pressure at Old Trafford is mounting, and the spotlight is firmly on Ruben Amorim and his squad to deliver better results. With a tough schedule ahead, United must regroup quickly to restore both confidence and credibility among their supporters. As the year comes to a close, questions linger about the team's direction and the mental resilience of its players. For Zirkzee, the road to redemption at Manchester United will require both determination and unwavering belief in his abilities. What do you think of Zirkzee's performance? Was it fair for Amorim to substitute him in the 33rd minute? Do you reckon Zirkzee will be sold in January, or will Amorim choose to keep him? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Manchester United injury update. Monday's 2-0 defeat to Newcastle at Old Trafford has left Ruben Amorim's side just 7 points above the relegation zone. The United manager has highlighted the team's current situation as a battle for survival. With the team struggling for form, the return of key players from injury is seen as crucial to improving performances. Here's the latest update on Manchester United's injuries and potential return dates. Mason Mount has been ruled out for several weeks due to a thigh injury sustained during the match against Manchester City. The midfielder has struggled with recurring calf and thigh issues since joining the club, leaving him frustrated by this latest setback. Mount has expressed his commitment to overcoming the challenges and continuing to give his all to the team. His absence is expected to extend for a significant period, though an exact return date remains unclear. Victor Lindelof was substituted at halftime during the Carabao Cup match against Tottenham due to an injury. Further assessments are needed to determine the exact nature of his condition. His absence is another blow to the team, and his potential return date has been estimated for January 2025. Luke Shaw remains sidelined after suffering a setback in December, just weeks after recovering from a long-term injury. The setback was initially described as minor, with hopes of a return before the end of the year. However, his recovery has taken longer than expected, and his return is now being targeted for January 2025. The injuries to Mount, Lindelof, and Shaw have added to Manchester United's struggles this season. These absences have created significant gaps in the squad, limiting options for the manager and placing additional pressure on the remaining players. The uncertainty surrounding the return dates for Lindelof and Shaw, along with Mount's prolonged recovery, has left the team facing an uphill battle in the coming weeks. Their absences have been keenly felt across different areas of the pitch, particularly in midfield and defense. Manchester United's current form and position in the league table underscore the importance of these injured players returning to action. The team's performances have been inconsistent, and the return of experienced players could play a key role in stabilizing results. As 2025 approaches, the focus will be on navigating this challenging period and securing the points needed to move away from the relegation zone. The squad will need to dig deep, and the return of key players could prove pivotal in turning around the season. The next few weeks will be crucial for Manchester United, both on and off the pitch. The recovery progress of injured players will be closely monitored as the club works to regain momentum and improve its standing in the league. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.